Nina, it's a great pleasure to have you in our community. Welcome.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So Nina, I met you on the Clubhouse. I participated in few of your rooms. It was amazing. But for people who don't know you yet, please share a little bit more about your background and your story.
Yes. Okay. So as you mentioned, I'm a conscious sales coach. I have almost a decade worth of experience in sales. So I started off in real estate, and then I met the amazing Brendan Burchard, and I fell in love with the personal development industry, the coaching industry, the expert industry. And once I realized that I had a very important and well needed skill in sales, I made the connection of being able to translate that level of skill and experience within my own values into the conscious community with entrepreneurs who are actually here to make a difference. And so in a nutshell, that's how I came to be where I am here now today.
Many of our members actually struggling. They have a great products, great talent, but when it comes to the sales, they stuck. So how do you overcome that fear, and what is your strategy behind that system?
Yeah, thank you for the question. It's a really powerful question. Most of us have a negative experience when it comes to sales. But the way that our mind works is we automatically remember the negative more than the positive, and that's just life. So sales is no different. People will remember the negative experiences over the positive experiences. So first and foremost, conscious sales is a mindset. We need to remember that it's not about being pushy. It's not about being manipulative. It's not about trying to change someone's mind. It's about looking for the people who already want and need whatever it is that you're offering, and then you being in your power, standing in your worth, and offering it to them. And it's up to them to decide whether or not they want to come to the table and whether they want to experience this journey with you. So one of the other challenges when it comes to sales is before we make our first sale, at first, it's just a belief. It is a vision. It is a hope. It is a feeling. So if you have not yet made your first sale, my biggest piece of feedback is if in your heart you believe you can help someone, even if you don't know the logic sequence of exactly how, maybe you haven't done it before, maybe you don't have any real track record with exactly what it is they say. If you know in your heart you can help someone even a little bit, it is our role as service providers, entrepreneurs, and coaches to tell that person, I feel I can help you. And then it's up to us to be in our integrity to figure out a way to help them as much as we can. So when we are putting ourselves in front of people and we are looking for the people who are looking for our help, it's important to remember that we are making offers for them. We are making offers because we feel like we can help them. And if we stay in our own insecurity and our fear of making it about us, then it means that we are not able to be of service. A lot of entrepreneurs also struggle with imposter syndrome. But something that I like to say is when we move from self to service, we don't have imposter syndrome. So when all the fears are coming up around sales, don't even think about yourself. Think about the person in front of you that you are connected to, that you are speaking to. And if you can help them, tell them you can help them and go from there.
That's so powerful. Thank you, Nina, for sharing. And I totally agree with you that it's all about serving other people. And when you actually realize that you can help other people to do the transformation they really struggle with, then it's not about sales, it's all about helping, and then that's actually empowerment is happening. So Nina, who are your ideal clients, or who are the people you are serving, and what kind of problems you are solving for them?
Yes. So I niche in supporting ambitious coaches in being able to build their coaching business from zero to multiple six figures. So about half of my clients want to become a coach, or they have education and qualifications. Some of them don't when it comes to being a coach, but they don't have any paying coaching clients and they don't know how to crack being able to get paid. So my entry-level program, my Conscious Coaching 101 program, is designed to help coaches get paid within 90 days. And everybody who goes through that program, who does the work, who follows the framework, who follows my conscious sales method, all get paid. It is a foolproof method that has proven to work time and time again. And then the other half of my clients are people who are already making a few sales within their business. So sometimes they're making a couple thousand a month. Sometimes they're making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month. but they cannot seem to be able to make a full-time income as a coach. And so again, through my conscious sales method, looking at their pricing, positioning, and packaging, getting clear on their marketing, their message, the overlap between their own unique value and the marketplace, because we need to find that overlap, and that's what allows us to find our niche. Once we tweak and once we pivot and once we get clear on those key areas, then they very quickly start making those consistent 10K months. And a lot of my clients who are already close to that $3,000-$4,000 a month normally hit their first 10K within the first month of working with me, purely because there's just a few things that they're just unaware of, because we don't know what we don't know. Sure. And as much as I help coaches, and most of my clients are female, however, I do have some amazing men in the container. I also help entrepreneurs. I niche in supporting coaches because that's my experience. But I've also been able to help other entrepreneurs. Like, I have a friend who has a VA company. I've been able to support her in creating systems for her company. And I have other friends as well who aren't necessarily a coach, but a lot of the skills that I've learned in real estate is transferable if we are a service provider. But I niche in helping coaches.
That's amazing. And Nina, what part of your business you really enjoy and you can do like literally whole day, and what part you would like to outsource, or you're already outsourcing to other people to do for you?
I love speaking and connecting with amazing people like yourself. I have 2 weekly calls with all of my clients, all of my high-level clients. We all come together twice a week, and it's just so much fun for me because it's not about me. It's about what are we building together. It's about how can we come together and support each other and realize that we're not alone and realize how amazing we are already. And obviously being able to see the results that my clients have, because especially for a lot of coaches who have never been paid before, when you get that first paying client, it does something to your belief. It's no longer a dream or a wish or a hope. It's starting to become a reality. Yep. So that feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm actually doing what I love and I'm getting paid for it. Something happens within someone, and it's so beautiful, and I'm so proud that I'm able to help them have that feeling of love and self-worth that they've always known they can tap into. They just didn't have the right strategy, accountability, and support and method to be able to make that happen. So I love seeing them see just how amazing they are.
And what part you would like to outsource if you can?
Yes, I'm actually outsourcing a lot of it already, which is great. A big part of outsourcing is multi-purposing my content. So I normally post on one social media platform and my assistant will post it in multiple other areas. I would love soon to be able to outsource my email marketing, because it's definitely not a strength of mine. And the thing that I could definitely talk about all the time is empowerment, is conscious sales, is being your authentic self. And it's a big reason why I love being on podcasts and I love being interviewed and I love speaking and training and connecting with people. I can talk underwater. Like, I can just keep talking.
Yeah. And what are the ways to reach out to you, and what are the ways how the people can actually consume your content?
Yes. So I've built my entire business to multiple 6 figures through my personal Facebook page. And so I love connecting with people on there. You can find me, you can search my name, Nina Concepcion, or you can also do facebook.com/Nina the Naked Coach, because my book is called The Naked You, A Guide to Living Authentically in Life and Business. That will be coming out in the next few months, which is exciting. And you can also, and I know that Ed's going to be able to drop a link. And what I'm going to be able to offer for you guys specifically, because you're part of this amazing community, is if you'd like to connect, you'd like to see if there's a potential that I can support you, or if you're just wanting some clarity with where you're at in your business, then you can book in a free 15-minute connection call and we can just connect and see where you're at.
And Nina, my last question is: we are living in a strange time when we are all disconnected, and at the same time we really want to connect again. What do you do for yourself to keep yourself such a healthy and happy person? And it's not fake; it's true.
Yes. First and foremost, I think it's so important that we take care of ourselves. And as we step more into service, we realize that self-care is not a nice to have; it is a necessity. So, first and foremost, how can you take better care of yourself? How can you love on yourself? How can you nurture yourself today? What can you do that lights you up, that makes you feel good? It could be reading a book, it could be watching something funny, it could be connecting with a friend. It doesn't need to be something complicated that costs a lot of money. And then the next thing I would say is, who is a community that you can connect with and give value to? Because as long as you are providing value in the marketplace, money will come back to you. It is the law of the universe. If you keep giving out value, it has to come back somehow. And if you are an entrepreneur, you are a coach, you are somebody who has something in your heart that you want to share, how can you get it out there? How can you help people first and foremost? Again, it's not about trying to push a product or a service down anyone's throat. It's about seeking to understand people, what it is they're after, what they're wanting, and how you can support them. And something that I forgot to mention earlier, Ed, is, for those of you who are feeling that block with, let's say you're unsure of where those blocks are, like, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to move through specifically when it comes to your business? I also have a free guide to consistent 10K months at www.conscioussalescoach.com. And that's completely free. So if you're feeling a bit stuck with a few things, then that could be something that's also really valuable for you. But to its core, how can you love more? How can you love yourself more, and how can you love your community more? Because when things are turning to crap, when we're feeling down, when we're feeling crappy, when we have people in our life who we can connect with, it just makes everything a little bit less painful, because we have someone to share it with, because a burden shared is a burden halved. We're not here to do it alone.
Thank you one more time. It's great. I'm looking forward for our collaboration on Clubhouse. I'm looking forward to follow you, to be inspired with your energy, with your great team. And yeah, we are here to support our communities. We are here to give love, provide love, and that will actually bring us back the same. Thank you one more time.
Thank you for having me.